What is going on, guys? DBG here, and today we're going to talk about something in NBA 2K23 MyTEAM. And again, this isn't a rant video. I'm over getting angry about this game, but what I am willing to do is still explain some of the parts of this game that are horrendous. I'm over getting angry. I'm over necessarily caring too much, but I can still take a step back and talk about something that's objectively bad. And this might be the worst thing that 2K have ever brought back into the game. And it is the impossible RNG grinds, the Terry Dishinger grind, the Danny Ferry grind, the RNG grinds where it's essentially impossible to get the player. And that's actually a crazy thing to say, because it's not essentially impossible. It's very, very difficult. So, if you guys don't know who the players I'm talking about are, it's the Bandman, it's Bantam, who shows up on wheels, Easy Unlimited, and hey, I've about 38 wins. I've gotten to 38. I got the 39 and got reset. So for me, I've played about 100 games between everything and not got them. Between everything on everyone's account, I've played about 100 and not got them. If you guys don't know anything about wheel rewards this year, or last year when they actually had odds like this, I played 1,700 games of clutch time in the entirety of last year. And in those 1,700 games, I got Gilbert Arenas. I got one. And we were all really excited. If you guys don't remember, everyone was really, really excited about being able to get these guys from grinding. The 25 hours in 1 week grinds were way too long. They were way, way too long, but at least there was something. And now 2K brought back exactly what we hated from NBA 2K22 and NBA 2K21, because clearly they're just, people aren't playing the games, and I think that maybe internally they're thinking, oh, people actually like these RNG cards. It got people playing and it got people engaged in the game. Whereas in reality, I think it might do that short term, but long term it's going to drive more and more players off the game. And I think that they're clutching at whatever they can. This game mode has just been them throwing shit at a wall and see what sticks from start to finish of this year. That is what 2K23 has been. They launched with this whole idea of how the game was going to run. They thought it was a really good idea. And when they realized the trophy case went bad, they tried to do other things. But this has just gone absolutely ridiculous. As you can see here from all that jazz, 62 hours from Bantam. In less than 62 hours, complete GTA 5. Climbed, descended a mountain in the Himalayas, went to Malta for a holiday. You could watch Lord of the Rings 21 times, watch every Aston Villa game this season. Jazz, why would you want to watch every Aston Villa game this season? You aren't even interesting to watch. You're just a mid-table mediocrity. That's not even interesting. At least being in a relegation battle is interesting. Fly to Jamaica 6 times. Like literally 62 hours. I don't think I've played 62 hours of this game since Christmas. I actually don't. I think it's very unlikely that I've played 62 hours of this game since Christmas. And then even worse, NATO. So NATO was here at 572 wins. I'm begging. Then 976 wins. He got 3 Gilberts, 1 Vince, no Zions. No Zions. He's played 400 games. No Zions, no Billy Knight. Please take away RNG grinds. Exactly. But the maddest thing, the worst thing about all of this is that you guys can see everyone, now that these are back in the game, is like, please take away RNG grinds. And if you guys don't know, I was one of the people that celebrated most that RNG grinds were gone. I think they're some of the worst things in video games. I really do. Like, it's a freemium mobile game that we pay $70 for. It's something RNG grinds aren't enjoyable. They're there to basically almost make people hooked on the grind. And I think to an extent it works, but I do also think that when people don't have their infinite time anymore, like what people used to have, when people had infinite time back in the pandemic, I think it worked perfectly, but I don't think it works anymore. And like, I'll even say it, when these grinds came back, Jazz was one of the people defending the grinds. saying that, oh, these do bring hype into the game. And I said it on the day when everyone was hyped to start Season 5. I'm like, this is bad. This is bad. I don't, like, as much as I sometimes look back 30 years and think, oh, it's not as bad as it was. No, I remember how we felt at the time, and I remember how much we hated, how much we absolutely despised RNG cards in 2K21, in 2K22, especially in 2K21. I think last year was really damn bad as well, but in 2K21, because, like, again, I played 900 games with Terry Dishinger, and I think Ty played. But the maddest thing about RNG grinds is I can guarantee you in the comment section your opinion on RNG grinds, and I don't like calling them RNG grinds, by the way, because it's not a grind. Like, there is a hypothetical situation. Splash played like 2,300 games or something for Terry Dishinger. That's 200 hours. Like, that's like close to 200, probably about 150 hours he played for Terry Dishinger. And he won 50k that year in the 250k tournament. Terry Dishinger hit the shot to ice it, so he might say it's worth it, but it took him about 150 hours to get the card. There is no grinding RNG cards. It is mindless playing. This is not a grind, and I'm gonna say, I was like, oh, I want to just change the narrative of calling it a grind. I couldn't give a damn. Call it a grind if you want. Don't call it a grind. By the time people change it, I'll be gone. But, like, it's something that cannot, and I repeat, cannot be in the game long term. And I don't want people to ever forget how. And again, everyone in my comment section, if you got Bantam in 3 games, if you got Billy Knight in 3 games, I can guarantee you're in the comment section being like, oh, RNG is fine. I only played this amount and I can still get the card instead of having to do a long grind. It's probably going to take an average person maybe 15 hours to get this card. Whereas what RNG cards replaced, by the way, what they replaced were actual like 2-week events where we were getting cards. Maybe not my Bantam or Billy Knight level, but really, really good cards. And Bantam and Knight is just pure luck at the end of the day. But yeah, so that is it, lads. I can't stand this. I legitimately cannot stand this. The fact that NATO literally played 1,000 games, and I don't even mean like 900 games. No, he literally played 1,000 games to not get these. He could play another 1,000 and not get it, or he could get it in the next game. I remember myself hating everything about the Terry Dishinger grind, but at the same time, man, I lost £5 because I hooked up an exercise bike to my. It was so bad I hooked up an exercise bike in my room, in my office, in my parents' house, put it in front of the screen and use an exercise bike while trying to get Terry Dishinger. That is how bad it was. But this year it's even worse because 1,000 games is even harder because you can't, because it's more miserable. It's a lot harder to go 7 for 7 in actually fair, once you get past 250 it's fine because it's all on rookie difficulty. But even getting the 250 is way harder this year than it was in other years. But yeah, that's the video. That is the video. RNG's gotta go. And I don't. And the maddest thing is that some people are gonna be like banding around the RNG's gotta go. It should have never been brought back. It should have never been brought back. And it was brought back because people with nostalgia goggles were saying we love those grinds. We hated them. And if there's anything that I can tell you guys is that don't ever make suggestions, because I do think it's the devs just throwing shit at the wall and hoping something sticks. But there's no guarantee that they're not taking into account feedback from people who are looking at things with nostalgia goggles. We hated them then. Most people hate them now. It is luck. It is pure luck. Just like opening packs is luck. Just like doing this is luck. You're going to be just mindlessly playing this game, getting more and more. The longer it goes on, the more you get hyped up when you open the vault, the more you get angry when you get nothing, or you just become numb to it all. It's something that needs to change. We can't, and I repeat, we cannot have another season of this crap. Either way, if something takes off for me, I'll be gone anyway. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.